are live. We are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everybody doing this beautiful Monday? You know how much I love Mondays. Yes. And it's cloudy outside. And yes. So today is a packed, filled day. This is going to be a pretty in-depth way to help you. Now, question is your home hugging you? How do you feel when you walk in your house? Does it hug you and you just love to be there? Curious why it's not? We're going to go over just that today. I'm so happy to be here. Now, I want to let you know, I don't know if you've been following my stories or anything, but I have been dealing with some dental things, and I got my Invisalign finally. Yes, I have them on now. If you've ever considered it, I would say that it's a good option. Now, I'm not going to say it's easy because it's not. I'm having to relearn how to talk, and you can't eat. Good thing, bad thing. But you can't eat with them in. You have to take them out to eat. So it cuts back down on your snacking and probably a lot of bad habits that you have that you didn't realize you had. I am realizing that right now. So with that said, keep that in mind when you're doing things. How many times or throughout the normal day do you do things and don't even think about it? All these little things that I didn't even realize was a hindrance was brought to my attention. So to me, that's a positive thing. It made me look at things completely differently, and be much more aware than I already was. Yes. It really has shifted and changed things. So I always look at things as a lesson, everything. So what can I learn from this? And I'm asking you, I'll let you learn from the lesson too, or I invite you to learn from the lesson. What can you learn from it? How many things do you do on a regular basis that you don't put much thought into, but that are affecting you on a big scale? And what we've been talking about last week, week before, this week, is just that. We do things on a day-to-day basis that we don't even pay attention to. We use products, we use things, we surround ourselves with certain types of people. We do things and we don't know why we're doing them. And in turn, we're literally cutting ourselves off at the knees. And we're not supporting ourselves in a positive manner. And so kind of that's what we're talking about today. We are so talking about how to surround yourself, your space, your home, and have it hug you. Supercharge your environment so that you can feel empowered, and that so your home is an actual sanctuary that will protect you versus a prison that will deplete you. It's a big one, I know. And so that's kind of what we're going to talk about today. And it's going to go in depth. So bring your notepad because this is pretty powerful. These are things that I've done over the years that I've come in contact with that have really shifted and up-leveled me personally, my life, and my surroundings. So that when you walk into my space, my home, you feel different, and so does everybody else. And so it makes a difference, every single thing. So anyway, let's get to it. I'm going to put my specs on so that I can see and I can pay attention to you so much better. So if you have any questions after the live, please just post them in the comments. And if you could just let me know like where you're tuning in from, whether it's a replay or you're actually watching live, just let me know where you're tuning in from. Just post it, put it in the comments because I read every single thing. So let's get to it. Okay. So I want to get clear and really focus in on this specific topic, because when you start every single day in an empowered way, you are able to step forward in your own life, giving your best to your dreams, and you're able to give your best to other people as well. And that it all begins with your home. Have you ever wondered why you are on the consistent proverbial seesaw? Up 1 minute, down the next. Up 1 minute, down the next. What are you surrounding yourself with? Who are surrounding yourself with? What are you doing on a day-to-day basis? What are you thinking? What are you using every single day in your life? That is just the beginning. And by all these little things makes a big difference, because it compounds over time. And the more of these little things that we do, the more build up over time. And it weights us down. It weights our surroundings down. It weights our home, weights our life down. And it definitely weights down our future. So that's the difference between your home hugging you and it draining you and pulling energy from you. Every single thing. You thought about when you wake up in the morning, how you feel first thing in the morning? Are you empowered and excited and can't wait to get out of bed and energized? Or are you wanting to put the covers over you and go back to sleep? It all has to do with what you did and in your surroundings and what you did the night before. What kind of lotion did you put on? Did you spray anything in the air? What did you eat before you went to bed? All of these things plays a role on how you feel every single day. So last week, I had some interesting things happen, and it took it to a step further. So it's really one of the reasons I wanted to talk to you about this today, because we really don't pay that much attention until it smacks us in the face. And by the time it smacks us in the face, we should have taken care of it weeks, months beforehand. So that's what we're going to do right now. And we're going to go really deep into this and go through the important things on ways to supercharge your home. So I always talk about, like, what are the toxins in your home, the environment, what types of skincare products do you use? What type of cleaners do you use in your home? What type of food are you eating? Is it organic? Is it grass-fed? Is it toxin-free, plant-based? Your makeup, your laundry soap, all of this. Let me know if you want to know more, because I have some of the most amazing information from the research that I've personally done on this topic. And I'm happy to share it with you because it will make a big difference. I think the more awake we are and the more aware of actually what's happening around us, and it's not always for our best interest, 90% of the time it's not, then we can actually make a judge on ourselves. And if we choose to continue on, that's great, but at least you have the knowledge. And so today I want to go over some of the don'ts, but what's important is how to supercharge your home so that it does hug you. So take out the bad and bring in the good. Bring in the good. And so let's do that. So I want to first talk about what to remove. So we already talked about what to remove from the mind and how to be a guard on everything that we're doing and conscious of everything, the people, everything in our lives. If they're not lifting us up, they're bringing us down. And it's a hard pressed thing, but you have to be very consistent with it. And if it's not going to bring you up, it's not serving you. You are the sum total of the 5 people you surround yourself with, and you will live and you will have the equivalent of that. It's a big lesson to learn, but it's an important one. That's one. It's the chemicals, the toxins, the laundry soaps, the cleaning products, the body products, the hair products, all of these things. What's in them? start pulling that out. Now, I have a guide that goes over how to transition away, what to look for. If this is something that you're concerned about and you don't know a lot about, please put in the comments clean, and I will get you that information and find out exactly what you're looking for, and happy to get that to you because it's so important. Okay, so you want to take that out. Food, be very conscious of what you're eating physically, ingesting, the type of water you're drinking. Is it in plastic? Is it in glass? The types of liquids you're drinking and beverages you're drinking, the food that you're ingesting, the food you're eating, all of this plays a key role in you. Okay, so these are the things that we want to remove and replace with something a little bit more or a lot more holistic. We want things that's going to charge our bodies, not deplete them. Okay, so now that we've kind of gone over the nots, let's go with the do's. So we're going to go over 5 musts to know about your environment and how to raise your vibration in your environment. So 5 musts. So number 1, you want to keep the space clean and toxin-free using chemical-free products in your home and products that are going to actually boost your immune system and boost your body and will help raise the vibration in your space naturally. Everything you use in your home can be a benefit or a detriment, and that's up to you. And bleach and all these chemicals is not serving you at all. And it's certainly not going to boost your immune system, and it's not going to help your animals either. So you want to completely clean the space and use only toxin-free products, use only chemical-free products, and products that are going to raise the vibration and boost your immune system. Number 2, you want to be consistently focused on, well, what you are filling your space with. My notes are off, and I apologize. Number 2 is, what are you filling your space with to supercharge it? Is it cluttered with just odds and ends? Is it dusty? Is it really clear and clean? And what's the word I'm looking for? It's more of a crisp energy. So what are you filling your space with? Now, let's talk about crystals. It's very beneficial for you to actually use crystals in the rooms in your home to supercharge the spaces. So, number 1, we're going to go with different rooms in your house. So find crystals that's going to work in different rooms in the house. So for instance, your office, you would want something like black tourmaline in there, because black tourmaline is a massive protective stone. And you also want to use shungite because it blocks the EMFs. These are just a couple examples to how to supercharge your office space. You want to also use rose quartz in the bedroom. So it's self-love, it's love, kindness. Amethyst is great for stressful situations. So amethyst is good to have in the office. It's good to have in the main room. These are crystals that you can use in these specific rooms. So go through your house in the different rooms and think, how do you want it to feel? How do you want it to feel? And with that, add those crystals in of how you want that space to feel. Now, let's see what else we have. We've got amethyst in the bedroom. You want something cleansing. You want selenite is also really good in the bathroom because it's a cleansing. You cleanse in the bathroom. Cleansing stones are really good in the bathroom as well. So focus on these in specific environments. Okay, in the kitchen, quartz is really good. Amethyst is also really good. Carnelian is a really good stone in the kitchen. And it's great for cooking and for creativity. So that's a really good one. A bedroom would be blue lace agate. Celestite is another good one for the bedroom. Main areas, selenite is also really good for that area as well. So that's going to make a huge difference in that space. You want to supercharge it. So number 3 is you want to diffuse high frequency essential oils throughout the space, throughout the home. And again, it goes back to the same thing like the crystals. You want to choose oils specific for the spaces. So for instance, in the office, you would want to use oils that are going to boost your energy and creativity, are going to increase your inspiration and keep you focused and get the highest potential possible. So you want to use oils, for instance, highest potential or valor or clarity would be great, and peppermint for the office. You would want to use oils like sensation or joy or peace and calming would be more for the bedroom. Thieves, die guys are essential oils, and also peppermint as well are great for the kitchen because you can use them, and there's also cooking oils as well. You have to be very conscious of what oils you're actually cooking with. You have to find an oil specifically that you can actually cook with and that's FDA approved. And as far as I know, there's only one brand and I use it and it's the best. So if you'd like to learn more about like cooking with oils and having them in your kitchen and actually ingesting them, please put oils in the comments and I will get you some information on the oils and what to look for in general as well. All right. So, and by the way, if anybody you know is you're watching this and you're thinking of people who could benefit from this, please share it with them or tag them in the comments so they can find the post themselves. All right. Citrus Fresh is a really good oil to have, or any sort of like citrus oil in general is a really good oil to have in your main spaces and also in the bathrooms. Purification is also another extremely good oil to have in the bathroom because it literally gets rid of any odor naturally. Doesn't cover it up like all those scent things do. It actually eliminates it completely. It's really good also to spray on your animals' beds. It's going to kill anything that's in there that's not supposed to be. It will keep fleas away from them and it will make their bed smell fresh and it does not affect them. They actually like the smell of it most of the time. They'll sneeze a minute, but then they like it because it takes away all scent completely. So that's something that is fantastic as well. Now, number 4, you want to supercharge your space with solfeggio frequencies. Now, Google that because I'm not going to go into a ton of detail on exactly what it is, but they're frequencies that our body resonates with that brings us from the lower chakras and the lower upward. So for instance, you want to use, you want to liberate and raise yourself up. So anywhere 3, 4, 5, 600. So 396 is liberating guilt and fear from your life. 417 is undoing situations and facilitating change in your life. 528 is transformation and miracles, and it's DNA repair. 639, connections and relationships. So find out what frequencies are going to best suit you. For me, I listen to these all night long. And if I'm going through something, I have it playing in the background, either that or cello music playing in the background in my space. Well, think about this because all of this is going to make a difference. You can actually heal your body while you sleep at night. Using solfeggio frequencies, it resonates at a different level. Heal yourself from the inside. Slowly start making changes in your life while you sleep. Play them lowly, so it just subtle in your subconscious, and it will start. You'll start seeing things manifest in your life differently because of this. So that is another one that you can actually use on an ongoing basis. 5 is salt lamps. Having salt lamps throughout your entire space is going to make a world of difference in how your space feels. It supercharges them. It also acts as a natural air purifier, just having them around the space. Diffusers do as well, but these are nice, and they put such a nice low light. It gives such a nice ambiance to the space. When you have them on at night, they work better than night lights because of the way the light is, and it's very soothing on the eyes as well. So salt lamps are wonderful to have, and you can actually have them in every room in the house, just the same as you can have crystals in every room in the house, and just the same as you can have diffusers in every room in the house, and always have a positive way to charge and recharge your space. It makes all the difference, and it will fill you up instead of deplete you. So having all of this around you at all times is going to make a big difference in everything you do in your life. When you start removing stuff out of your space and start putting in and being very specific and direct in what you're adding into your space, you'll start seeing changes. You'll start feeling shifts. And when people come over, they'll be like, wow, I love the energy in the space. When I have guests over, so one of the first things they say is, oh, I just feel so calm and wonderful. That's what you want. You want people to walk into your space. You want to walk into your own space and feel that relaxation, not the chaos of clutter and dirt, not the chaos and clutter of and negative energy of toxic chemicals and of all of this stuff waiting on your body. That's not serving you. That's not serving you. It's not serving your greater good. It's not serving anybody in your home either. And especially it's not serving your pets either. You want to shift that and start looking for things to positively charge your space and positively charge you. All right. So I'm going to go over it one more time. And then I got something for you as well at the end. So stay tuned. So we're going to go over 5 musts to know about your environment to raise the vibration. So 5 things. 1, you must keep the space clean of all clutter and dirt and unneeded stuff, and stay away from toxic chemicals. You want to use cleaning products that are plant-based and that are going to supercharge your space, raise your vibration, and boost your immune system. 2, what are you going to fill your space with now? You want to fill the rooms with crystals, different types of crystals for different rooms, depending on what that room's intent is, and put them in that space. Number 3, you want to diffuse high frequency essential oils in the environments. Frankincense, Idaho blue spruce. These type of oils are going to raise the frequency of the space. Now, it goes back to the same thing with oils it does with crystals. What energy do you want in that individual space? You put the oil up for that same energy. Number 4, you want to play high frequency solfeggio frequencies in the space to raise your personal frequency. And number 5 is salt lamps supercharge the space and act as an amazing air purifier. So those are the 5 musts to have in your home for it to hug you. 5. All right? And it works. Okay. So I want to give you a bonus now. When you do this, when you are shifting and changing everything, when you get up in the morning, you want to have an intention. You want to set the intention every single day for what you want to happen, how you want to feel, and what you want to manifest that day. When you wake up every single morning and set the intention for a positive, happy, abundant, fun-filled day, that's what's going to slowly manifest when you allow it and you focus on that. Stay away from the negative, stay away from the news, stay away from all of that and the low vibrational foods and everything, and focus on what you do want. The more you do this in your space, you will notice a difference almost immediately. We can talk about saging and clearing everything out as well, but this will just get you started and get you going on this. I'm going to actually be putting a reel out that's going to take you through the different phases of actually cleansing your space with sage, and how to supercharge it as well with the crystals and essential oils also. So stay tuned for that because it's going to be out soon. But this will get you going. It's going to uplift the space, and do everything with intent. Conscious of it, aware of it, and with intent. The more you do that every single day, the more you do that in your life, you will see how things will start to manifest and change for the good, for your good. And that's really what it's all about. The more we can shift and lift our own selves, the more we have the energy and the space, mental space, to be able to help and serve others. And when you can see that, something you've done change somebody else's life, oh, it's the biggest fill up, it's the biggest supercharge you can possibly do. So keep that in mind. Positively charge your environment. Now, if you would like my PDF on just this specific thing, then comment Supercharge in the comments, and I will get you my PDF on doing this exact process. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to always create something magnificent, and I will see you on the next live. Ciao for now.